beautiful shot of San Diego, and of course, the seasons are about to change. We're about 11 days away from the first day of summer, and this is also March is the National Nutrition Month, and joining us is Dr. Melanie Palm. And we're going to talk about ways that you can actually have some of these foods that are coming out now. I mean, we have so much produce here in California that we can get that skin glowing by eating right.
I know, we are what we eat. So
Okay.
I thought we could talk a little bit about diet and how it plays a role in our skin health. And you're right. When I moved to California, I love all the produce selections we have. So we're going to talk a lot about produce. We're also going to talk about nuts and some other healthy things in your diet that help out with the skin.
Okay, so I want my skin to glow. We'll start on the top here.
Yeah, we'll start at the top and work our way down. So, you know, surprisingly, cauliflower is a good source of vitamin C. We were talking on the break. You love it.
I love cauliflower. Yeah. I can eat it every day.
And I tell patients, look for lots of color in your diet. You know, in general, for body health, for skin health, we want things that are anti-inflammatory. The more sort of basic pH you push your diet rather than acidic things, which are things like processed foods, simple carbohydrates. If you're going more to complex carbohydrates, lots of fresh fruits and vegetables, your skin's going to be in better health. But red peppers, you know, citrus, we have vitamin C in some of our citrus over here, and cauliflower are excellent sources. Vitamin C plays a really important role in our skin health. It's a cofactor for collagen growth. That's what gives strength to the skin, but it's also a really good antioxidant, and it also helps tone skin, so it helps with dyspigmentation as well.
I talked a little bit about just the area in the Central Valley and what we get. We know that we're going to have strawberries out as well. Don't you just love the idea of being here in California, because with the seasonal changes, we have so many great foods that come out of the ground, off the vine.
I know, and I think our stores and our restaurants embrace that whole farm to table, and so really embrace that at home and when you're making your lunch choices during the week. And we'll talk about good fats too, because that's really important to the skin. So I brought avocado, some almonds, walnuts are often talked about, sardines, but some of these things that are good fats, I've even got a little bit of olive oil here. Not only are they anti-inflammatory, they've got a lot of vitamin E, but believe it or not, our skin membrane, so all of our skin cells have a membrane. They're composed mainly of fat called lipids and cholesterol derivatives. So you want to get good sources of cholesterol to be able to give integrity to your skin health. You know, it's interesting. There's more and more research coming out that's showing from sunshine, it's not just UV light, but it's also infrared light and visible light that cause damage to our skin. And using a really rich anti-inflammatory diet, which has things like lycopene, which is found in tomatoes, which is a really powerful antioxidant, sort of quenches that a little bit, and it helps calm some of the bad oxygen that gets formed on our skin when we interact with the sunlight during all of the sunny days that we're now having again in San Diego. And then you were looking at sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes. So I had these when I was a boy growing up.
And I love them. I love making sweet potato French fries just baked in the oven, and they're a great source of vitamin A. And vitamin A is really important to skin turnover. We use it in some of our medications that help with things like acne, but they help sort of how our skin turns over time. And then I brought some leafy vegetables. I often use them in a salad, so I brought a couple salads from a local grocery store. But spinach, kale, things that are darker green, they have a lot of good, dense nutrients. They're superfoods, so again, they're helping with sort of that antioxidant. And then just a couple other things that are a little bit more unusual. Dates are really neat. They actually contain copper, and copper is a cofactor for collagen growth, so again helps stabilize some of the structure to our skin. And then this was a mix of berries, but in particular it does have some quinoa, and everybody loves quinoa now. And it's a really good source of riboflavin, and riboflavin helps with some of the elasticity in our skin as well.
All righty. Dr. Melanie Palm, thank you so much. Keep it fresh, that's for sure.
I know, right? Always.
All righty. Thank you so much. Hey, let's go to